I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
It's all about good morning.
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 How you doing?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, the hot ravioli, El Presidente, Julian Nicholas.
El what? El what? Try that again.
Try it again.
Okay,
Julian.
okay, Mr. Porky Pig. El Presidente, Julian Nicholas.
There you go.
That's more like it. Now I feel like it's Friday.
Yes, it is Friday. Anyways, Julian,
Hi.
how are you doing today?
I'm all right. And you, Adrian?
I'm doing fine. We are here with the wonderful Mr. Nessie. How are you doing?
I am wonderful. I mean, thank you. Good morning.
Yes.
And we are not alone. We are also joined by our boys' volleyball coach, Miss O'Gorman. Sorry, Coach O'Gorman.
Good
Yes.
morning. Happy to be here.
It is a fun Friday, which means we are outside of the library as people are walking into school. Hopefully they'll get to advisory on time. That's always nice, right?
One can only hope.
One can only hope. First, are we ready to take care of business?
Yes.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Let's do the weather.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently at 58 degrees, and some would worry, some would fret. Prepare for the doom and gloom. We're going to be raining all day long, but we're only going to be at a high of 62 degrees, so make sure you have
only at a high of 62. It's going to be 62 degrees today.
Yeah,
What were you expecting on February 17th?
probably something colder since it's going to be raining, sir.
So I think 62 degrees is a great weather.
Yeah.
The
It's
rain-
going to be raining, sir.
Great.
I would
great
rather have
weather
it be
for walking
raining
in the
than,
rain.
You know,
Like, I'm glad that it's warm. Don't get me wrong, but
I mean-
just because it's warm, it doesn't mean it's good weather.
I mean, it's good weather for walking, you know.
clearly as our weatherman, you don't understand weather.
I mean, I do a better job of telling the weather than you do, Julian. I do a more detailed response.
And yet somehow you still have little to no originality. Explain that.
You're never gonna let me live it down, are you?
Because you don't.
I do. I have creativity. Don't push my luck, Julian. I'm serious, Julian. Don't push my luck.
Julian, real quick, let's put the train back on the tracks.
Okay.
Can you give us any details about the weather for this weekend, which is a 4-day weekend?
Oh, I hope so, because
I'm really mostly
boy.
concerned with Monday and Tuesday.
Let's see. Saturday it's going to be sunny.
Okay.
So that's good. At a high of 44. Sunday it's going to be a bit cloudy at a high of 51. Monday it's going to be at a high of 55, and it's going to be cloudy.
Tuesday? Tuesday?
Oh, I thought I already gave Tuesday. Tuesday is also going to be cloudy at a high of 55.
All right, so it sounds like a decent day. We'll say partly sunny.
Good weather for walking.
Yes. Are you a walker, Coach?
I am.
Nice. All right, announcements, gentlemen. It is Friday, so what do we got?
Did you know that after we do this show live each day, we release it as a podcast? You can listen to the Zebra Morning Show wherever you listen to your podcast.
February is Black History Month, and all month long we are trying to share inspiring words from important and influential black figures. Here's today's quote. "We have always been wonderful. I see us reflected in the world's most heavenly things. Black is king. We were beauty before they knew what beauty was." And this comes to us from Beyonce, 28-time Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter, actress, and cultural icon. In fact, Beyonce is the most awarded female artist of all time and one of the best-selling artists of all time.
The clubs that so for the clubs that are going on today, we have the robotics club meeting at 2:40 to 3:40 in room H211.
And Rec Room, well, I'll be between 2:45 and 4 o'clock in C107.
Can I add to that list?
Sure. Yeah.
Class of 2026 is meeting in B214 after school today.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Go freshmen, says nobody ever.
Students' Chromebooks can be serviced daily during the following times: 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. If you need Chromebook help, ask your teacher for a pass and go to their setup near the main staircase.
Attention thespians! The drama club is currently recruiting actors and actresses to audition for the spring play Lovesick, written by John Cariani. See Mr. Thornburg for more information.
Are you looking for a fun and exciting opportunity this spring and summer? Look no further. The Somerset Patriots will be visiting our ShopRite on Wednesday, February 22nd to interview for concession jobs. Don't miss this chance to be part of the team and make some great memories. Head over to ShopRite and see Mr. Andretti for all the details on what you'll need to apply. This is your chance to join the fun and be part of the action.
Happy birthday to the most handsome man I know. I love you, Israel Alejandro.
I love the birthday shout-outs.
Yeah.
If you want to get your birthday shout-out here on the morning show, visit zebrapodcastnetwork.com/shoutout, and we will certainly get that on here. And happy birthday to Israel.
Happy birthday, Israel.
You got questions, and your MBHS admin may have the answers. Submit your questions for admin, and they will be answering them in a future episode. Visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com/shoutouts.
Wait, did we already do this?
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
If you want to get your announcement or shout out on the morning show, visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com. You can submit something on our Google form, or you can send us a voicemail. That's it for today's announcements, folks.
Right now it is time for sports, little Zebra Sports Desk action. Yesterday in boys basketball, in their final game of the season, the boys were defeated by Carteret 55-46. But aside from the game, yesterday was senior night, and we celebrated the seniors on the basketball team and in the program. So we want to congratulate those seniors, starting with manager Marin Jones. Also, the girls basketball manager is a senior, so congratulations to Caitlin Black. And our boys senior basketball players, Victor Adieri, Chris Diaz, Deontay Hatcher, Kyle Hunter, Chris Udiega, and Chris Guante. Congratulations, boys, on your successes within the boys basketball program, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Coming up next week, spring sports are starting to get underway, and there are a number of interest meetings on the schedule. Next Wednesday at 3 o'clock in B115, you can learn about our Z Sports program with Coach Alex. Girls Spring Track is having a meeting next Thursday at 2:45 in the wrestling room, and girls softball is having a meeting next Thursday at 2:45 in H211. That's it for sports. Go!
Zebras! Go, Zebras indeed.
Yes, indeed.
All right, gentlemen, it is Fun Friday, and we are joined, as we were in the fall, but now we are joined for a different sport, yet it's kind of like the other sport.
Yes.
We have our boys volleyball coach, Coach O'Gorman. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning. How is everyone today?
I'm doing good.
I'm
How
all
about you?
right.
Looking forward to the 4-day weekend?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That also means there's no show on Monday and Tuesday.
Fine by me.
That's fine.
Glad I'll miss
Don't
you guys
sound
too.
so sad.
Yeah, don't sound so sad. Maybe I'll do a special show from my home.
Oh.
All right, good morning, Coach. You are the boys volleyball coach. First year as the boys volleyball coach?
First year as head coach, third year on staff.
Third year, but now you lead the staff.
Yes, it's crazy to think about.
Why don't we start with who is on your staff? So who's helping you do this?
So Coach Soriano is back with the boys. She was down at the middle school last year. She will be our JV coach. And our freshman coach, we're super excited to have a freshman team, is Coach Vo. He was a student teacher here in the fall, and now he is subbing. So when you see him in your classes, make sure to say hi.
Very cool. What brings you to boys volleyball? Because you are the girls volleyball coach.
So my first year here was COVID, and we all know that the sports seasons got a little mixed up, and they were trying to get me on for girls, but the seasons got all kind of mixed up and hiring, so they said, oh, why don't you join us for boys? And 3 years later, here we are.
Nice.
Jakes.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen, what questions do you have for Coach?
So my first question is, as a teacher, do you always encourage your students and players to do their best and pass beyond their limits?
Yes, of course. Whether everybody has different limits, and I don't even want to put a limit on it. Everybody has ways in which they can succeed, whether they see it or not. So it is our responsibility as teachers, as coaches, as mentors to help them find that if they don't see it. But everybody has greatness within them.
What are some of the things that you do or can do as a head coach leading a program to do that? How do you motivate your squads?
It's a lot of positive reinforcement and recognizing that everybody needs different things. Like, and my players have said this to me, like, you're nicer to her than you are to me, but it's like, I know that you'll be able to take it. If I say it that way to somebody else, I might have some tears. So it's recognizing that everybody needs something else, a lot of positive reinforcement, and like recognizing the small wins. I learned that from Coach Allen of like, wins are not necessarily the numbers on the scoreboard, but maybe you got a serve over that you didn't get last time, or you got an extra ace, or hey, you got the perfect set. Like recognizing the good when you see it.
Speaking of some of the volleyball terminology you just threw out at us, are there any differences between the girls' game and the boys' game at the high school level?
The only difference for boys and girls volleyball is the net height.
Really?
Yes,
Which one is taller?
the boys. It's about a foot taller,
Really?
which is a disadvantage for my very short self.
You have to pull out the old zebra step ladder.
We got a very fancy plyo box.
Okay.
Yes.
Julian, do you have any questions?
I don't consider this as a great question, but if there was no opportunity to do volleyball, what other sport would you do?
I played lacrosse in the fall. So, lacrosse.
So are you leading any type of grassroots effort to get lacrosse here?
Not while I'm still running the boys program. Can't be in two places at once.
That is true. That is true. For anybody listening who is interested in playing boys volleyball this season, what do they need to know? Tryouts, meetings, Google Classroom codes?
So I actually pulled up that information this morning. Our Google Classroom code is 66VJBKD. Make sure you join there. All information is there. You have to register in Family ID. That's just athletics. If you're not there, you cannot try out. You need a cleared physical. When you get that done, you can pick it up in the athletics office, turn it in at the nurse. And our first day of tryouts will be March 16th. Right now, our boys are hitting the weight room after school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You don't need to be cleared. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that. Make sure you check in at Play It Smart, and you can just head over there. And we are having open gym for interested players on Mondays from 6:30 to 8:30 in the gym next week.
Coach, can you describe some of how the volleyball team practices or what training looks like and what that entails?
Yeah, so like you said, there's a lot of volleyball terminology. And everyone's played volleyball in gym, but there's a whole different dynamic in organized volleyball in terms of positioning, the skill set. It's a lot of technique. So like, as with all sports, like where your feet are positioned, where your shoulders are positioned, drastically changes how you're going to receive and then pass the ball from there. So we do a lot of reinforcement of those skills, and then conditioning, of course, so that you can make it through 3 sets.
What does conditioning look like for volleyball?
A lot of agility. We have weight training going on right now. Squats, push-ups. We love the stairs. We do some stations, but definitely a lot of agility. We have this fabulous setter ball, which is essentially just a weighted volleyball to help build up that muscle. And even if you're just like setting or passing against the wall, like it sounds like it's not gonna be painful, but if you're doing it for a few minutes at a time, like your arms are gonna get tired.
Nice. So they're going to sweat.
Oh yes.
Excellent. As somebody who's been involved with our boys program for a couple of years and now being the head coach, what are your expectations or predictions for the upcoming 2023 season?
We have a strong returning senior class. So they were juniors last year, led by Captain Luis Santiago. He's played varsity since the program has started. So I'm hopeful. They have a very unique bond. Like, we say we're a family, and like they mean it. They will go to bat for each other. So I have very high hopes for them. Definitely, the division got switched around a little, so hoping to do really well in the division. But just looking at building a program, creating this strong foundation for the future, I am very hopeful to win some games. And yeah,
Which division are the boys competing in?
we are in white division. There's only 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's very small.
Not a lot of boys volleyball in the Middlesex County area.
No, not at all. We travel quite far for some games.
What are some of the opponents you're maybe looking forward to traveling or hosting? Who have you circled on the schedule?
We are looking forward to playing Abraham Clark and Roselle. Lakewood is always a good competition. Always looking forward to North Brunswick, little friendly rivalry down the street. And we have a few charter schools in there, Perth Amboy, so some good competition.
All right, Coach, we want to thank you for a couple of minutes here on the Zebra Morning Show. And the final question we'd like to, not really a question, but make your pitch to the listening audience, to any boys interested in playing boys volleyball.
As I mentioned, they're a huge family. They really will go to bat for each other. It is an incredible and fun experience. And I think Julie mentioned this before, no matter what you are doing, please make sure you are involved in school. So whether it is volleyball, whether it is a sport, whether it is a club, please, please, please get involved in something. If it's volleyball, we would love to have you.
Excellent. And also, I would be remiss, because you and I have had conversations about this. You recently, as the boys volleyball team, ran a fundraiser where you were selling the Crocs, the little gibbets charms that you could put in your Crocs. So they are available for anybody who didn't pre-order. Where can they find you if they now, last minute, surprise, would like to buy one of these gibbets?
So you can find me in C3 Teen during Advisory or C305 blocks 5 through 9 or at the end of the day.
And what does each one cost? Like $20, $25?
Yeah, that's the service rate for your late purchase. No, it is only $5 for a Croc Charm. You can see them, look down at the floor when you're not looking at your phones, at other people's shoes, and you will
For some
see
people,
them.
look past your phone and look at people's Crocs.
Yes.
Nice. So see Coach to purchase your Croc Charm, support the boys volleyball team, and certainly we'll keep everybody updated on match results all season long. And come out and support them when they are at home. Absolutely, right?
Yes, thank you. I believe season home opener is April 2nd, but I will get back to you on that.
All right. Well, we will circle that in pencil, and we will confirm it through the athletic department. Absolutely. Coach, thank you so much for a few minutes.
Thank you for having me.
All right, gentlemen, it is Fun Friday. Do you have any plans for the weekend? 4 days to yourselves. What's going on?
I'm gonna hit the gym.
Okay.
Be careful, because it's going to hit you back.
I'll hit harder. I'll hit harder.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
The man who complains about a knee bump from 3 years ago.
That was from October.
Oh, and now you're all rehabbed.
Yeah, trying to.
What are you going to be working on this weekend there, Arnold?
Let's see. I'll be working on my physique. I'm gonna be racking on my muscles, especially my legs, especially my upper calf.
Upper calf. Muscles.
What's so funny, chub boy?
No,
What are you doing this weekend, Adrian?
honestly, I don't think, I don't know, I'm probably going to go to Philadelphia.
Really?
Yeah.
To do what?
To curse out the Eagles.
I gotta run up the
They already
stats
lost.
like
Leave them
rookie.
alone.
I'm sorry, mister, but I have to.
Okay. Well,
Wait.
don't get into trouble and don't try to climb a pole.
I probably won't.
Okay.
They
'cause
greased
greased.
all those.
Right.
What?
Don't. But he might try.
gonna try. I just love how you admit, like, I just love how you said that he will try. Like,
I'm sure you will. You'll be walking down Broad Street and you'll be like, huh, look at that. Let me try. Whoop. Then you'll be like, now my clothes are covered in whatever they grease them with. Anyway. Coach, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to Disney World.
Disney World! Did you win the Super Bowl? No.
In California?
My mom and I are like, well, no matter who wins, we're going to Disney World.
You know, there's two Disney's World, Disneyland and Disney World. I think Disneyland is in Florida, if I'm
No,
correct.
Other way.
Disneyland is in Cali.
Oh, other way. Okay.
Which one are you going to?
World.
So down in Florida.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to doing at
You
Disney?
said California.
Being in warm weather and just being there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
can't
I
hear
will
you.
just be at home with my family,
Nice.
which doesn't include the mouse,
What?
Mickey. Well, that's awesome. When do you leave?
Tomorrow morning.
That's awesome.
Very
cool.
excited.
Who doesn't get excited to go to Disney? Let me guess.
What?
I'm just trying to think of people who would not be excited to go to Disney, and
Honestly,
somebody
dude.
comes to mind.
Okay, now wait a minute. I would have
dude
been
right here.
excited because here's the story. My grandfather wanted to take me to Disney World when I was younger, but he got sick.
Okay.
So actually, I would have been happy to go to Disney.
Would you want to go to Disney now, ever?
Yes. Are you crazy? What kind of question is that?
It's the happiest place on earth.
I mean, basically, yeah.
But
I've
we
been
are
there before.
talking to somebody who hates
Miss
candy,
O'Gorman,
doesn't like Christmas.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't like his birthday.
Okay,
Doesn't like candy.
okay. This is just slander. First of all,
Slander?
I'll pull up the quote
wait a minute.
myself.
Wait a minute. First of all, the happiest place on earth is bed. All right, let's get that straight. The happiest place is your bed because you get to be sleeping. That's number one.
What about
Number
a bed at
two,
Disney?
I don't hate Christmas. I hate Mariah
Definitely
Carey.
happier.
All right.
That's similar to Christmas. You
No,
hate
it's
Christmas.
not. So let
Says
me guess.
the person that hates candy.
Wait a minute. So if
Hates
you
Halloween,
wait a minute.
hates
Wait a minute.
Christmas,
Wait a minute.
hates
So
Christmas
let me
music,
get this straight.
hates
If you
everything
hate,
else,
let's
and
say,
plus your
let's
needs are
say,
2%.
let's say you hate going trick or treating. Does that mean you hate Halloween?
Yes, which you do. You said you don't like costumes. You don't like trick or treating.
I never said I
That
didn't like
is
costumes.
You hate mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
What is this slander?
And you hate, and the one thing that you really hate,
Robert Pattinson. I
Robert
know.
Pattinson. Of course, you hate him as Batman, and you hate him as any character in any movie he has played.
Okay. First of all, I have reasons. He sucked in Twilight. All right. What type of film
Was
is that?
anybody
Even
good in
after like a
Twilight?
whole decade, I cannot forgive him for that
the
war
Twilight
crime.
Saga.
So hold on,
Twilight
time
Saga
out.
is
So
dead.
would you be happier with him if he was not ever in Twilight? Like if he did other roles?
Maybe, probably.
You have to have an open mind, Julian. You can't just be so hard.
You can't have a closed mind, Julie.
Tell that to the people who are slandering me and putting out false information. Say that I hate mashed potatoes? No, I actually like mashed potatoes. That's number one.
False information.
Yeah, you probably like instant though.
Instant mashed potato. Instant mashed
It's still
potatoes.
good. It's still
It's
good.
not the same as actual mashed potatoes.
Either way, I don't mind mashed potatoes. They're good.
Okay, you hate mashed potatoes.
No,
you
I
hate
don't.
egg
You
salad.
liar. You
We can
liar.
pull up the
Maybe
quotes
it's a
right
texture
now.
thing.
Okay, do it.
Sensing a
Do
pattern.
it. I dare you.
Mr. Nessie, pull up the quotes.
We're on the mobile setup today. I hear music.
I hear music too. Was that a guitar?
I don't know, maybe. All right, so why don't we wrap it up for today? Coach, thank you so much for
Thank you again.
joining us on the Fun Friday edition of our Zebra Morning Show. Gentlemen, enjoy your day. Try to smile and spread a little sunshine wherever you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, Zebra Morning Show out. We'll be back next week on Wednesday for Would You Rather Wednesday.
Yes, we will.
Very
Nice.
exciting. Have a good weekend, everybody. Wave goodbye.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show.
Do us a favor and tell someone else about us. The word of mouth is the best way to help us grow.
Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram as Zebra Podcast Net.
Please consider subscribing and following us. The Zebra Morning Show is live streamed each day, and we're available as a podcast. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/subscribe.
If you want to get involved with the Zebra Podcast Network, see Mr. Nessie.
Have a great day, Zebra Nation. Oh, no, is this? Oh, see you later, ladies. Bye bye.